Returning for Wrath. 10 things to do in Wrath of the Lich King Classic pre-patch.
Whether you're new, returning, or a classic WoW veteran, the Wrath Classic pre-patch has tons of content to offer and ways for you to prepare for our next journey leading into Northrend. My name is Willie. Join me today as we check out 10 features in the Wrath Classic pre-patch. First order of business.
Huge W for Blizzard to actually commission Willie to do a video for their official channel. That's really cool for them to do that. Actual Blizzard W.
This is going to be ensuring that you have a character that can actually get to Northrend when the expansion releases on September 26th. For this, you'll need to be at least level 68, though for several reasons it won't be too difficult to get all the way to 70. First of all, in the pre-patch, you can now buy the flying skill at level 60, down from 70. Expert flight speed has been increased from 60% to 150%, and the cost halved to 250 gold, which isn't too much of an investment for how incredibly useful it will be. There's also currently a bonus 50% experience buff to all activities in the game, which will persist up to the date of the launch. On top of that, the experience required per level also gets complete.
I think I might actually try to get my DK up to 70 before the expansion comes out. I think it could be nice. That way, if I want to level them up again, I could do it.
Completely squished in the pre-patch too. Some levels need up to 45% less XP, though things do start to taper off somewhat by level 70. And if you wanted something different to quests and dungeons while leveling, even Battlegrounds will now give experience. There are so many options on why hitting level cap is going to be a breeze in the pre-patch. But maybe you don't have a character and you want to make a start playing the new hero class, the Death Knight. You may remember back in Wrath originally, Death Knights released alongside launch and required a level 55 character to already exist on your account. This is no longer the case. Death Knights will become playable during the pre-patch and do not have any prerequisite requirements or characters needed on your account at all. There are now a few restrictions instead, but your first DK is very much a free level 55.
Yeah.
For some other players, you may be looking for a total fresh start. Well, there's good news there as well. Alongside the pre-patch launching, we also have fresh start realms.
That's what we're
These are very much what you expect. Everyone begins at level 1, no developed economy, equal footing for each and every player. The slate is wiped clean. Oh, and yes, on these servers you do have to level a character to 55 before you can make a Death Knight. I'm
gonna have to say, like, I don't know why people think that the fresh servers are gonna have some kind of like pristine and unfucked with economy. It's not like, what do you think, like Blizzard's gonna ban the gold sellers on like the fresh servers but not on the other servers? Like, I mean, come on. You know what I mean? Like, people, they're just gonna buy and sell gold over there. It's the same people managing it. It's like if you have two seeds and they're both sunflower seeds, and you plant the first plant, and it's like, man, that's a sunflower. And then you plant the next sunflower seed, and you're like, man, I hope this turns into a tree. Man, this one's gonna be a big tree. No, it's not, because it comes from the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. What do y'all question mark me for? It's the same people running the game. So if you were unhappy with the way that they handled gold buyers and gold sellers in TBC, they're the same people that are going to be handling gold buyers and gold sellers in Fresh. I'm not crazy. Like, I really, it's nuts. People try to fucking defend this. So it's a weird analogy. No, it's not. It makes perfect sense.
Leveled your character up, the Burning Crusade in its current state offers the most ways to gear up that it ever has. We have your standard dungeons, heroic dungeons, and 10 and 25-man raid content. The need to complete any attunements to access raid content have been removed from the game for a little while now, so you can go wherever you want. Badges of Justice will also drop from all raid content and heroic dungeons, which can be turned in at vendors in Shatrath or at the Isle of Queldon.
Yeah, you get gear really quick. Like, at the TBC pre-patch, you're going to be able to get geared really quick. What? No way was that a real take? Bro, a lot of people thought that. It was so sad. WoW Classic has like this contingent of people that are about splitting hairs and finding the most granular, irrelevant reasons for why the game is good or bad. Things like spell batching or things like layering and this like stupid shit that like really nobody cares about and doesn't affect the game on like a real way for an average player. These people act like it's somehow like altering the entire history of the experience. It does not. It's insane.
for high-end raiding gear. Additionally, Honored with a number of Outland reputations allow you to buy rare quality PvP focused gear, which isn't bad gear to start off with at level 70, and if you're leveled mainly through questing, you're more than likely going to be honoured with nearly all the reputations needed. PvP is also a good option for gearing up, with loads of gear being purchasable for Honor, including the Season 4 PvP sets. And finally, during the pre-patch, the Scourge Invasion event will offer several Karazhan equivalent pieces of gear that can be easily farmed in the open world. More on that in a moment. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit subscribe for more videos we've got coming up on the channel for Wrath Classic. Alongside the pre-patch comes the spell and talent reworks for each and every class and specialization in the game. Wrath Classic really shakes up how your class plays,
they have
adding
demon
loads
hunters,
of procs, iconic new abilities, and just general utility. Some of the standout additions that have become a core part of your class fantasy over the years are the likes of Blade Storm for Arms Warriors, Chaos Bolt for Destruction Warlocks, and of course Lava Burst for Elemental Shaman. Whatever you play, it gets even better in Wrath, and you'll have an easier time exploring or swapping between your specializations to another addition, a dual specialization. You can activate this as your class trainer from level 40 and onwards. However,
I'm gonna say this, I would be totally fine if Blizzard just got rid of all the spec requirements. Because like for me, like I'd want to play Fury, Arms, and Prot. Yeah, like I just want to have, I just want to play whatever I want. I don't want to have to spend money for it, man. Fuck that. I just want to be able to respec whenever I want. Just fucking no restriction. Just want to play the game. That's all. Why not add one more, bro? Just let people play whatever they want. Who gives a fuck?
In Wrath, it will set you back 1,000 gold. That's a one-time payment that needs to be done on every single character. From then onwards, you can create 2 separate talent, glyph, and action bar sets that you can swap between any time you are out of combat. This is a great addition to the game, and it makes swapping between roles on the fly so much easier. It's not only your class that will be getting revamped for the pre-patch though, professions will also be totally overhauled, getting them into their Wrath the Lich King state. The biggest addition is the new profession, Inscription. This can be leveled up during...
professions are kind of nice because you can get, so you need titanium and you need to make Titan steel bars and you need frozen orbs. And if you get those, you're going to be able to make the 200 item level epic gear.
In the pre-patch is a great chance to make some gold or just glyph out your main character. Keep in mind, not every single glyph in the game will be available during the pre-patch, as for some of them you need to be in Northrend, but any glyph is better than none. Glyphs themselves are split into major that modify a spell in a large way, such as lowering its cooldown, increasing the effect, or
glyphs
adding
are really
utility,
strong too.
and minor glyphs which are more or less all quality of life or cosmetic focused, such as removing the reagent requirement from a spell or increasing buff durations. You can't talk about the Wrath of the Lich King pre-patch and not bring up the zombie plague. Don't think I forgot about it. It's hard to put in words exactly what you should anticipate from this event, but expect complete and utter chaos to envelop the world of Azeroth during the week that it persists. It starts off very slow and inconspicuous, with disease crates appearing in Booty Bay, and by the end of the event, if you aren't a zombie, your friendly fellow players will make sure that you are within the space of a few minutes. This is truly one of World of Warcraft's most legendary moments, and it is rare you get a second chance to experience something on this scale again. If you do one thing, log in at peak time and see what Orgrimmar or Stormwind looks like a few days into the plague. You won't regret it, until you get turned into a zombie, that is. There are also many new
This shit, I still remember my mom was like, man, if they don't fucking get rid of this zombie shit, I am done with the game. Like, she mauled it so hard. And she was like out, I remember she was like posted out in like Darnassus, because she would play the auction house all the time and like farm shit and sell it. So she was all the way out in Darnassus, but the plague finally got out there and people kept killing her. She was furious, man. And they got rid of it after like, I think it was 6 days or something.
Limited time rewards offered during the pre-patch. This will take place after the zombie plague has completed and the Scourge invasion begins. Attacking these invasion points and defeating Scourge though will earn players necrotic runes. These can be turned in Argent Quartermasters in faction capitals for a variety of rewards. An epic set of gloves and shoulders can be bought for 15 runes each. These are super easy to farm in the open mode, even for fresh level 70 characters. Consecrated sharpening stones and blessed wizard oil are 8 runes each. These are powerful weapon buffs to help against the
You don't really need to worry about using these for Nax. I mean, that much. It's not that big of a deal because it's max item level 165. So like that, like just for context, the highest item level in BC is 164. So like any Wrath items, you can't use these on.
And can be useful going into Northrend as well. There are also a number of trinkets which are more for fun and flavour, such as the Argent Warhorn that calls a paladin to your side who will assist you in battle for a short duration and then bubble Hearth away. Typical. Finally, as the invasion progresses, certain dungeons as well as a raid will have new bosses spawning in them. Now the lower level dungeon bosses appearing in the likes of Scholarmant, Stratholme, all the way down to Shadowfang Keep are more just for a few extra bits of loot to help out your leveling characters.
I never did
The one
this.
that most people will be interested in will be Tenris Mirkblood in Karazhan. He drops two notable items, the Vampiric Battling, a new companion pet, as well as the Arcanite Ripper. This epic upgrade of the iconic Arcanite Reaper makes a return with upgraded stats, and most importantly, the ability to unleash a face melter. To this day, this weapon remains a crown in the jewel of players' collection
I spent
pieces.
$1 million gold to get
You better believe
this.
the competition to try and grab this whilst it's there will be fierce.
Oh, yeah.
And there we have it, 10 things that you can check out or work towards in the Wrath Classic pre-patch. We hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe for more Wrath Classic content, and we'll see you in Azeroth very soon.
That's cool, man. That's badass. I love how Blizzard got Willie to make a video for them. That is so cool. And great stuff. I want that weapon today. Yeah, you'll be able to get that one, I'm pretty sure. And I got during the OG pre-patch. Yeah, I mean, I never did. It sounds crazy, but I literally never got that or the pet. I don't know why. I just never went in there and got it. I didn't give a shit back then, right, about that kind of stuff. I'm like, somebody linked me the weapon. I'm like, the weapon sucks. Why the fuck would I want that, right? And so the only thing I cared about was like getting mounts and shit like that. So maybe now I'll try to go back and get it again. I think that'd be good. Willie, I like Willie because it's an overhyped thing, so it's just nice. Yeah, Willie's chill, man. I like Willie too. Didn't the Argent Dawn tabards occur then? Yeah, I think they did. I don't remember exactly. Like, I remember whenever I got this gear, where's, like, the armor? Yeah, these things here, the Blessed Spalders of Undead Slaying. So, like, I vendored this gear, and then I put in a ticket straight up, like, 8 years later in Legion, and they gave it back to me. It was, like, a huge video, and apparently, after Blizzard did that, they got, like, 1 million tickets of people trying to get stuff restored because they watched my stream. So they were not particularly happy about what happened there, but you know, I got my stuff and they didn't delete it, so I'm chilling, man. I'm good. And yeah, I missed the event. It was on GM training. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, I remember back in Wrath, like we didn't know if we were going to use these stones, and like that's what I said before is like I thought that we might use them in Wrath of Lich King for like the like Nax progression or something like that, or like a raid afterwards. So I farmed out like 200 of these consecrated sharpening stones, and we just never used any of them. Oh yeah, bro, like fucking Zach tweets this shit out. Fucking, so like, I mean, I guess, I mean, this comes as a surprise to nobody, right? That there is a Wrath of the Lich King digital deluxe edition, including a penguin pet, Tuskar companion, and a mount for retail and Wrath. Like, I feel like big fucking surprise this happened. Who could have ever predicted such a drastic change of events? So, we'll look at this. Wrath Data Mined, Wrath Classic, Digital Deluxe Rewards, Mount Pet, Tuskar Companion, Character Boost. So, players on Wrath of the Lich King servers. This is on the Wrath servers, so it's not like, you know, some like retail WoW mount or something. They get the Kawulak Whalebone Glider. Look at that. Wow! Isn't that amazing? So you get that mount, and you also get a lucky lure, and it calls a Tuskar next to you for some reason. So these are like the walrus guys. Everybody knows about them. So let's see here. And then also you get... Oh, bro, this shit used to be in the game. This was the... Bro, I remember Austin got this, and his mom thought he was really cute. Not Austin, but the little penguin. I remember that. Damn, bro, I haven't thought about that in like fucking 10 years. Pingu, yeah. Yeah, this used to be in Wrath. Like, I'm okay with this. This is whatever, because it used to be in the game. Players on retail servers receive a high-res version of it. I mean, I mean, miss me with that bullshit. You know what I mean? I mean, you buy the game, you buy expansions, like, fucking, you fucking pay for the patch, you pay for a sub. I'm not gonna buy this shit. The only way I'll buy it is if it gives me a boost. Do I get a boost? Well, I don't care about this bullshit. I don't want the mount. Like, I do get a boost. I just want the boost. Like, I don't want this bullshit. 70 boost? Yeah, can I boost the DK to 70 or not? Because I just want to boost, I just want to play DKs. No, why? Oh. Why not? Like, god damn it. You can only buy a boost too? Well, I might just do that. How many boosts? Can I buy multiple boosts or not? One per account. Bro, why are they like this? Why are they like this? Like, I like how it's like we'll sell pets, we'll sell mounts in the game for real money. We will sell you a level boost for your character in classic World of Warcraft. We will allow GDKPs with a pot of 150,000 gold, completely legitimate, by the way. We will let all of these things happen, but I'll be fucking damned if we let you do it twice. That's whenever things just get out of control. We gotta draw the line somewhere, alright? Yeah, we can't do that. KOTOR remake, you try it out? Probably not. G2G enjoyers, hell yeah, brother. Yeah, it's like supersizing your diet. Yeah, it's like, yeah, can I get a number 7? Extra cheese, extra mayo. Can I get also I want the a buttered bun and large fries, a large shake, and medium Diet Coke. Yeah, fuck that, man. Oh, 2 number 9s, yeah. Should redo the Wendy's video? Which one? I've made like 5. You know, Wendy's actually has been killing it recently with their fries. So, like, do you guys remember back whenever Wendy's was yellow and the fries were good? Back in, like, 2005 and 2006? Basically, Wendy's fries were good for as long as WoW was. You guys remember that? Yeah, yeah. And so, then they changed to this, like, sea salt, fucking natural fry bullshit. Like, if I want a natural fry, I'll go dig a tomato out the dirt, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Give me the good fries. And so you would buy these fries from Wendy's, and they would just always be these soggy, depressed, flaccid dicks. That's what you were eating. Was it tomato? I mean, I said potato. Tomato, potato. I'm not gonna eat a tomato. They don't grow on. They don't grow in the dirt. And so anyway, what was I saying before? Oh yeah, the fries. So like every time I've gone to Wendy's in like the last year, so like in like I don't know, the last 100 times I've been to Wendy's, the fries have been really good. Like they've actually been good. Like, have y'all noticed that? Like they've actually improved the recipe for the fries. It's actually W's for Wendy's. Straight up W's for Wendy's. Yes, they actually made the fries a lot better. I was gonna make a video about this. Recently it was good. I thought it was just luck. See, that's the thing, right? Is like every once in a while you'd have a good pair before, but like now it's like always good. Breakfast is booty though? What the fuck are you eating breakfast at Wendy's for, man? You know what a breakfast should be? It should be chili, spicy nuggets, and a large Dr. Pepper with no ice. And now since the fries are good, get some fries with it. Yeah, that should be your breakfast. It's simple. Chili sleeper at Wendy's, so good. Y'all ever got chili from Wendy's and the shit was cold? Like, sometimes it's hot as a motherfucker, but like, one time I went there and it was just straight flat cold. It's like you just open up a can of Campbell's chili and it's just sitting there, you know? Hormel chili. That's American breakfast? You dumb little bitch. British people eat beans for breakfast, not Americans. Shut up. You don't know anything. Anyway, so they added this into Wrath, and I know, I guess we'll get this sheet down. Give me a minute. Alright. We gotta get the chart out again, guys. Why Stormount is bad. Number one, costs money. It takes time to make that mount. Number two, it looks good. This is a cool looking mount. And even if you don't think it's cool, you gotta admit that it's rare. And nothing else really looks that much like it. Except that piece of shit you get from like 150 mounts or whatever. Nobody cares about that though. It is also not a reskin. You guys farm any of the mounts in fucking Zareth Mortis. It's the same thing every time. This one's not. And then number 4, this is the important one. $25. Can you believe that shit? 25 fucking dollars. And we gotta pay for it. And it's more this time too. I wrote this out. It's been 10 years. It's been 10 fucking years. You never give up the fight. Maybe if I make 5 more YouTube videos complaining about it, they'll go away. Surely. Surely they'll stop making them if I keep complaining on YouTube. Problem is, people still buy them. People buy cigarettes. It's like, imagine how many fucking ads they have to have of people dying, and people like, man, I think I want to start smoking. Like, at a certain point, people just have a death wish. They're just it's like that's all there is to it. Like, yeah, people buy crack cocaine. People buy everything stupid, man. The only thing that sucks is every expansion there's more storm mounts. I think that, like, pretty much like on a fucking I think that storm mounts are at like a maximum capacity. They release, I don't know, like 6 of them in expansion or something like that. People buy fast food. Yeah, the thing is, you can live on fast food. You can't live on a cigarette. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like fast food is like a replacement for eating a good meal, but a cigarette's a replacement for life. Like, I'm gonna replace life with death with a cigarette. That's the difference.